Hello everybody, welcome to this week's highlight. Christchurch at Charles City, dated for October 1st, 2010. Highly talented Christchurch team, definitely Charles City's toughest opponent to date. As we kick things off, we have Taylor Bird, the quarterback, looking for Pat Young, who gets across the middle. As the pass is completed, he will go for 45 yards before being forced out of bounds by Trevor Jones and Dominic Barber. This will set up highly talented running back Cool Battle's 9-yard run. Young's kick will make it 7-0 Christchurch. Still, Christchurch get the ball back, hand off to Ashby Lewis. Terrence Banks strips the ball. Terrence Banks recovers the fumble. Ball stripped at the 48. This will lead to Avery Jones' bootleg pass rewarded Terrence Banks. Banks going to get about 15 yards on the pickup. Panthers offense stalls on downs, and Christchurch takes over. Once again, Bird rolls out. He finds Pat Young coming out the backfield. Young down the sideline, 33 yards. And Young might as well finish the drive-off, and he runs for 3 yards. He even adds on the extra point, 14-0. Christchurch, Joe Tabb with the handoff. Joe Tabb is stripped from behind by Brian Ransom. Fumble recovery by Young. Young apparently beats it anyway. Panthers defense coming in to say Tayshawn Green, freshman, with the sack on quarterback Bird. Panthers look to get something going on offense, and this will help them as they go deep downfield. Terrence Banks with the reception. After a bad snap, Avery Jones, trying to help Panthers bail out of the situation, finds Dominic Jones down the sideline, stays in bounds. Panthers try with a reverse, trying to get to the end zone before the half, but a strip by number 1, Andy Snow, recovers the ball as well. Christchurch 14-0 at halftime. Christchurch keeping it going down the field as Bird finds Young once again, who bullies his way down for 28 yards. This will set up Carlos Gray coming out of the backfield in the play action. He receives it from Bird, 5 yards, up 21-0 Seahorses. Panthers looking for anything to get them going. Banks coming in clutch in the game so far. Here he comes on the special teams, coming down the sideline, 50 yards on the return. This will set up Trevor Jones looking for a receiver. Christchurch, nice defense, but Avery Jones, right time to be in the right spot. Touchdown. Extra point fails. Charles is still down. Next offensive play for Christchurch. Ball is stripped from Cool Battle's hand by Avery Jones. Avery Jones down the field. 2-point conversion is good after the touchdown. Charles 21-14. But here comes Christchurch. Put it away. Battle. 10-yard run. Second TD of the night. At a 2-point conversion. Trevor Jones trying to get away. Sacked by a highly talented D1 prospect, Win Homer. And then Christchurch putting the icing on the cake as Gray receives a 34-yard pass from Bird. Charles said biggest play of the night. Towards the end of the game, Trevor Jones will lose a few tackles, and he's going to cut straight up the middle. And he's going to get way down after the 38-yard carry before being knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. However, it would not be enough as the visiting Christchurch Seahorses hang on for the victory, 36-14 over the host Charles City Panthers. As we wait for the stats to come up, the Seahorses improved to 4-1, and they have next week off as they will be hosting Blue Ridge. Meanwhile, Charles City, the Panthers fall to 2-2 as they will return next week to the road as they take on the Rappahannock Raiders. Cool Battle, 95 yards. That should be 2 TDs. Carlos Gray, 51 rushing yards, 83 receiving yards, 2 TDs. Taylor Bird in there, 173 passing yards. For Charles City, Avery Jones, 75 passing yards, 1 receiving TD, 7 tackles, forced fumble recovery, and that defensive touchdown. Trevor Jones, 50 rushing yards, 10 tackles. Have a good day. Hope you enjoy.